Okay. Okay. So, how do I even start with this one? It's a complicated subject. I bet by now that, as far as you can tell, that I like anime. You can see it on my OC and the type of content I post or do on social media. I like and love anime, not only for the art style, but something that I like about it is that it touches on so many subjects. There's comedy, horror, tragic, slice of life, shonen, shoujo, and so more serious, darker ones like gore, violence, substance abuse, and many more. And there's even that subgenre that I know everyone knows, and I'm talking about the hentai side of things. And there's subgenres, but you get what I mean. It's so diverse that it's hard for someone to get bored. There's a high chance for someone to find something that will enjoy, and sometimes a series will appear sometimes out of nowhere to rise a level of noise that will make the series a must watch or must avoid at all costs. Yes, and I look into you, Boku no as I was. Some series make a huge impact on how for the type of content or the themes they touch upon. That sometimes they get straight up banned before they even get a debut in some of the most mainstream platforms. For today's example, we're taking a look into the Chainsmoker Cat series that I got to watch on Netflix. For me, it is unfortunate that I don't get to see the series on Crunchyroll. I think that Crunchyroll should even have its own app for more mature content than only adults can access, but that's a topic for another video. Because I'm tired of paying Crunchyroll just to find that the series that I want to watch is on Netflix, or sometimes on the old piracy sites where I used to watch anime when I was younger. Um, Chainsmoker Cat is making people raise an eyebrow because on how uncensored it can be and how graphic it can get at times. I already, at the time of making this video, have watched the first available episode, and I have to say that I actually liked it. I love how crazy and gross it can get at times. I like how it portrays like real life addiction tendencies and destructive lifestyles that many of these individuals suffer from a daily basis. I'm not a substance addict by any means, but let's remember that it's not necessarily about specific substances. It's about any type of self-destructive behavior that harms any being in some level, be it substance abuse, gambling, procrastination, self-negative talk, lack of hygiene, porn addiction, or even how would I put it, like self neutralizing thoughts, to put it in some way. I know that I said I'm not a substance abuser, but I do consume at some extent tobacco. I like to smoke cigarettes now and then, but there was a time in my life where I abused smoking. Then when I watched the first episode, I felt like immediately identified by the main character. That there was a time of my life where I fell into depression, and smoking and other self-sabotaging behaviors became part of my life. Where, as much as I'm ashamed to admit, my house was at the point like the protagonist's home. Well, not to that level of filthiness, but yeah, to some point of lack of self-care. As someone who works in as a public server, I oftentimes get to see and attend people who are really into the life of substance abuse, and I have to say that, unfortunately, most of what the show illustrated, it really happens in real life. I've seen many people houses and apartments destroyed that smell horrible most of the time. Their clothes are completely filthy, trash everywhere, roaches, and sometimes even fecal matter. And yes, you heard that right, fecal matter. And it makes it for something that sticks with you all of the time. Unfortunately, for most of these people, don't realize on what type of addiction they're living in, or sometimes they hide it behind abusing substances to escape the reality. And it's something that is sad to see, and how people harm themselves just to get a few moments of dopamine, just to escape that horrible reality. I was looking on reviews the other day on YouTube about the series, and it seems some people like it, but most don't because of the obscene imagery. And I found out that in some places in Japan, they're making a petition to get it out of streaming services because people who are under the influence of substance abuse feel like the show shows too much about the harsh reality they are living in. And to that, I had to say, just let it be. Um, Here's why I want to show like this, and I want to encourage more artists, writers, and publishers to make more stories and content like this. I want you to bring more awareness to these cases. People need to know what it's like to live on those types of conditions. As much as it hurts, it needs to be known. Truth doesn't have to be kind, it just needs to be true. Let the show run its course and we'll see how it goes. I can already hear people say that it's a show that encourages substance abuse, but it's all in the perception of the viewer. For me, it's a show that exposes the harsh reality of someone who has problems in smoking addiction, and that's only the first episode. I'm sure we will get to see other cases with other substances throughout the show, and I want to see them all. I want to see how far the show is able to push to expose these cases and bring more awareness. Chainsmoker Cat is painting to be a controversial series, and I want to see that. I want to see something different that pushes the limits. Of course, people are not forced to watch it, but I will highly encourage you to give it a try. If not for the entertaining value, at least for the comedy side of things. Despite the theme, I think Chainsmoker Cat can at least make you laugh with its absurdity and carelessness of the protagonist. I'm pretty sure that some of the situations the protagonist gets involved are perhaps somewhat relatable to some, and for others, it will open a window to the type of life and the perspective on how someone dealing with some addiction sees the world through his or her eyes. And it's not a show for everyone, I have to say, but I just got so desensitized to these types of cases through the years that for me it has become like something normal for someone that deals with people on a daily basis. Take this into consideration when watching the series if you're willing to give it a try. For you, it might be a horrible show, and that's fine. Make your own opinion about the show and share it with others. Just keep it civil and be open to others. Okay, and now that we are on the subject, why not leave some anime recommendations in the comment section so others can enjoy something new. My name is Jaco, and I'm here to tell you to give these types of shows a try. I know it might be harsh to watch, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's just a show. Just try to have a laugh, and if you need help or or know someone that needs help, Try always to seek professional help from a certified therapist to help you deal with your situation. I know not everyone can afford one, but if you can, please do. Um, do you have a different point of view? Have you watched the show? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And why not leave a like before you leave? And consider subscribing for more content like this. Also, you could help me reach the 10th subscriber mark before the end of the month. That would be awesome. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.